start this thing.
Hello there. Yeah, it's not got better since I was last on. I've tried starting it again. Just now, obviously, thinking maybe we can just get a bit of luck, but right now I can't even log into the game. I'm getting an error message, which I don't know for sure, but I would have a suspicion it's something to do with like resource management. It's saying I actually can't play the game, if you know what I mean. Oh, Chris, it's been a rough one today. It's been a rough one. Um, I tried starting my stream at half one, and my OBS has been an absolute nightmare all day. I ended up resetting my entire PC, and yeah, I've just come on now trying to force it through, if you like. Oh, I've reinstalled everything, quite literally everything. So, yeah. Well, I assume, yeah. I mean, I'm not showing the screen, but let me just show it. Um, Here we go. There we go. If there's a little white space on the screen, that's something to do with stream elements, the like with the overlays and everything. But yeah, like I say, it started off with like a lag, like everything was running slow. I couldn't have done the battle, so you know it was like all right. Um, you know, also like sometimes when your hands like really out of frame rate, a bit like that as well. But yeah, I just genuinely can't pinpoint the issue, and it's all down to the fact that I'm going to exit this. It's not giving me what I want. There's something in my settings that is, to pardon my French, shit in the bed. I just don't know what it is, though. Yeah, hang on. I assume you want Task Manager. I wouldn't mind, I'm running out of time. I've got an hour and 55 to do my GACs, and they normally take me about an hour each, so I'm at the point where I'm thinking I'm probably going. I was hoping I could get up and running straight off now and then get going, but it's where I haven't really got the time to diagnose at this point. I mean, it's like here I'm trying to. You saw me. I did try and put on. Oh, hang on, it's just loaded on the other monitor. Hang on. I don't know if it's big enough for you. Hey. It's been like this all day, even before I reset the PC. Well, you know, like I fresh installed Windows. I mean, I've got Chrome open. That's just the a copy of the live stream, so shut that. I mean, OBS memory is what's striking me. I mean, a full gig of memory towards it. I mean, it is a resource-heavy program. I respect it, but I don't know. It hasn't been playing up for a while. There's a bit of lag, yeah. I mean, it isn't here right now, but there have been times when I've been moving my mouse and it's been really slow. And it's like just now when we had the task manager open, it took a few seconds for everything to pop up here. I mean, if I just scroll down, Look at all this OBS browser page. These are like my overlays and everything. Whatever that one is, it's doing something massive. Where am I looking for that, Chris? I mean, look at this, by the way. The EA app has only just opened up behind all this. Like from when the game crashed. Okay, hang on. It's alright, I don't know if this is what you want or not. It's alright, I'm the blind leading the blind in this case. I can't really suggest anything. I don't know. Never seen it on my PC before. MSI is my monitor, or at least I've got that on my monitor. They weren't the last I saw. Let's check. They have been running full, but I've been trying to offload them. No, they both seem to have at least a fair bit to play around with. Let me drag this over here. Let me give the game another shot. I can hear them. I wouldn't say they're throttling, but they are audible. Like, I can just about hear them with my headphones on, but, you know, I wouldn't say that that's... I've heard that a lot lately, but nothing too crazy. I mean, I can see where the issues come from the OBS side as far as... I've just tried to launch the game, and it says encoding overload, and I'm like, well, I get it. It's basically saying you've got enough going on for whatever reason, we can't actually process it. That's definitely something I can't just do with tonight. At least in time, you know, in that game. I mean, I can try logging out and logging in, but I don't think that'll do anything. That's the thing. I can't really figure out a way of doing it. Unless I... Hang on, 1 second. Let's try... Okay. That's different. Let's just try getting the game launched like this. Hang on, just realised you can't hear me, can you? There we go, the microphone should be coming through now. And it should only just be one. Hey, that answers it. Oh, although, granted... There we go, just fix that, and... I know that we're trying to reduce, like, workloads and that, but I'm thinking, I've got a green screen on, I want the background gone. Yeah, I'm audible. Alright, okay, so I'm just going to crack on with this. As much as I would like some music on and whatnot, I'm just going to try and race. So, I'd normally do all my shebang about who's got what, but honestly, this guy, I think he got all but Hondo, so fair enough there. Let's see what they've actually done, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I actually saved my layout, if you like. I made sure before I reset my PC earlier, I saved everything so it could come over. But obviously, it didn't like it. So yeah, it's gonna have to be that. All right, they haven't hit Slacker, so that tells me that they don't want to hit Slacker. If I can avoid it, I will. This wall, all one shot, Gas, Boss, Love Vader, and Ray. Chris, are you able to hang around for an hour and a half? Just on the off chance I don't see anything, like... I have got, like, things on my screen to tell me, but it'd be helpful if I had someone on hand just to tell me if I've missed something. That's the one I'm after. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think. It's either that or there's been an update and something's got buggy because of it. Alright. I do need Chrome, sadly, because it's the only site I'm aware of that's actually got this. I've got everything loaded in for. Alright, we haven't got... I say that, I haven't even got my preloaded stuff, so... Yay. Supreme Leader Kylo. And Ahsoka. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, it's thinking it's threes. Never mind. South. Let's see what we've got down there. It was more just in case anything happened, like chat, but don't worry about it. I've got what I need on my right now, I think. It's just, it hasn't been tested. Alright, let's check this out then. We've got Love Vader. We've got Rey. We've got Queen. And we got Boss Nass. Okay. Let's just make this a bit bigger so I can actually work with it. There we go. Alright, so. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. If anything, I know I'm being a bit funny just putting something on you there. Let's just see. Master Luke, Leia. I wish it would just auto-click so I don't have to mouse it every time. Sith. Kenobi. Malgus. Reva. Queen. Balin. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it's definitely been. What's got me most right is I don't know what's caused it. You know, if you've got like a feeling something's going to happen, you can be like, oh, okay, you know, I should have seen this coming, but it was working the other day. The only thing I could think is it was like an OBS update that kicked in, but I'm like, really? It's throwing everything off this far? Alright, we've got Bane. I don't think I've missed anything else that might be... Oh, and Great Mothers, they are important. And then the only one that I thought was maybe Hera and Phoenix, just in case we need that. Alright, for now, that'll do. So, I'd said to myself, Seer was the reliable one for the Inquisitors. We're going to try Great Mothers on Ahsoka. Kenobi's got to do Supreme Leader Kylo. Malgus there, maybe? I didn't put it in, but Traya. Maybe Traya could do the Gungans. Then Leia can do Lord Vader. Queen can do Rey. And let me check, is this a decent Queen or not? Oh, it's a Rolo Queen, right. Yeah, Bane that. Oh, hang on, no. I remember we were going to do that now. We were going to do Traya on Queen, which was a bit funny, but I remember thinking to myself, it might work. So maybe it was Bo-Katan on Queen? Alright. Let's play around with it. Not Bo-Katan on Queen, Bo-Katan on the Gungans. Okay, so... let's get the sketchy one out of the way first. What dark side crons have we got? You know, at this stage, I'm actually half tempted to go for a Darth Vader one if I'd got it, but it isn't here for some reason. That's weird. What was the second sister one? Tenacity, crit avoidance, crit damage. Let's give it a go. Alright. Yeah, lots of attacks out of turn, so they should hurt a bit. The key is hopefully Savage doesn't get hurt more. Oh, okay, we lost Talon. Bye-bye. Hatred. Just base it. Bring down the pain. Oh, okay. Bit wild. Yeah, so from banner efficiency, this isn't great, but the only thing that's really getting us at the moment is the foresight. You know what? Actually, just have that. There we go. Yeah, just base it. Ugh, okay. Hatred again. Drain. That'll do. Alright, 72. Not the perfect start, but we got it. Next up, did I say Queen for this? Yeah. That's fun. I say nothing like a Rey battle to get you into a grand arena. Queen Krennic, let's do it. Okay, so we might as well start with the AoE. Well, I say might as well, it is the way to do it. We'll call the Handmaiden back. Just get Cal under there. Fulcrum? Oh, I thought Fulcrum was out. Never mind. Ben is going to go. Not worth hitting him. Okay, we just gotta go gently with Barris. Yeah, there's another one gone. Yeah, let's just focus in on Ray. Ooh. There we go. No, gotta hit the damage immune. There we go. Okay. Just gotta hang around on Cal, because he's slow as anything. Oh. Okay. Let's just get some days out. Yep. Ben's back. Let's reinforce with Handmaiden. There we go, and bye-bye. 65, okay. Lord Vader. Rebels. Oh, not you. You are a rebel, but not the rebel I was after. We've got the Vandor Kron. Let's go. Okay, let's pull that back. Yeah, never a good thing when you're checking data crons during a match. Let's pass that to Drogon. Okay, I was hoping for a one-shot, but it looks like something stopped that. Let's put that on Jin. And let's just prioritize Lord Vader if we can for a bit. That's fine. Base it. Again, I'm just going to hit DCT. There's the ult. Drop it like it's hot. Let's do that. Okay. We'll just do our own ult. I didn't see the point in holding it. Okay, a little bit weird that we couldn't use that ability, but... Or we couldn't ignore taunt. You know what I mean, we always seem to have call to action on this team. Okay, down. Let's put that on Jin. Yeah, not feeling bad, but not. I'd like this to be over quick, if you know what I mean. There we go. Let's just do that. Well, I was going to say, it got tenacity up, so we wouldn't actually benefit, but... Okay. Let's remove from Drogon. He's going to have a lot of offense. Or maybe not. I wasn't sure if that ability would have triggered because he didn't lose turn meter. Maybe it wouldn't. That's a quirk that I didn't know about. Oh, hang on, I should have gone for a rad then. Oops, 64. It should have been 65, but I didn't see rad. Okay. Was this Bo-Katan I said? And let's just check that. It says stuns. Anything better? With the time I've got to find something, I'd say no. Maybe Phoenix? See, this is where Trail would have been helpful. Yeah, that'll be faster than me. I think we go with Bo-Katan. We just gotta hope we do take turns. I've got a Mando 6. Maybe that would help if we've got Retribution. Yeah, they really want Bo to not take a turn. Yeah, this is kind of what I feared when I just raced in. So many stuns. I kind of need Bo to take a turn just to actually get in there. The trouble is she's stunned every bloody chance she gets. Cleanse again. Look at that, how many turns they just took ahead of me. Alright, so Paz is down. Oh, he's got a revive, cool. Alright, can we actually get some focus fire on this bleeding shield? Okay, let's just do that. Two and a half minutes and we've only got the shield down just now, so it's like we're pushing it a bit. I probably shouldn't have pooped there, but I'm thinking I kind of want to start putting out some damage. It's amazing how much of a Terminator train they can build. Okay, one down. Not the one that I ideally need, but doesn't hurt. Okay. Okay, let's put that on OG bow. Come on. Okay, Jar Jar down. Alright, considering how bad that battle went, I will take that. That's 63. That could have been a lot worse. I thought we were out a couple of times. Alright, Batwall, Caloran, Great Mothers, and Finn. Okay. Okay, so Caloran, Finn, and Great Mothers. Okay, so I think we do C there. We do Raver there, and we do JML there. Let's just check that north wall now we got a moment. That's an interesting choice, Krennicron on DTMG. I don't think I've seen that before. So Malgus is probably out there. Maybe we can Bane that? Yeah, I think we Bane it. Try and play it safe. I say try because I've got no idea if that does work, but let's just hope it does. Let's go... Well, it has got health. Go on, that'll do. It's only 2% difference between the two. Alright, drain. Let's shock there. It's going to be a cleanse, we know that, but maybe we can sup before then? Okay. My concern is the fact that they revive, because I'm pretty sure we haven't perma-killed them. So I think we just got to keep whittling away at their max health to get them down collectively. Yeah, Scout's getting there. Alright, so Scout definitely isn't coming back. Sadly, the others have. Okay. DCMG has got 1 bar of health. That's good to see for where we are. Death won't come back. Okay, DCMG's down. There we go. 65. Pretty solid, that. I'm glad I didn't underestimate it. Alright, so we're going Great Mothers this, weren't we? I'm pretty sure I checked the speeds yesterday, but I'll double check just to make sure I didn't dream that. It's 363 Ezra. We should be 370 plus. Yeah. Okay. So, put this Kron on. And yeah. Let's doom over that. Let's bless here. Okay, I'm going to be frank, I don't know what's gone wrong here. I might have checked my Morgan. Temmin. I didn't check the bleeding Crom. Alright, that explains it. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, we used Bane. The only other thing that I think has got a punch close to it is Raver. I have not tried Rave with Night Sister Cron though, so that could be tasty. Let's give it a go though. I don't know what I'm using against the Great Mothers, to be clear. Yeah, I was wondering where my 9th was then. Alright, get 9th Sister on. Let's try it. If not, I feel like this round's over. Go on. Do that for the buffs we get. Do that for the ability blocks. This is a very weird battle. Oh, hang on. I wasn't aiming at Ezra, or I wasn't meaning to. Okay, someone's getting fractured. It's 9th, okay. Okay, we're dead. Oh, hang on, I've just seen that Ezra is death mark, but we're not going to get in. Okay, yeah, we ain't getting through this. Just for giggles, let's give it a go. Separatists, put in GBA, Mandos, Armorer, and Sith. Empire Trooper, and we'll put the Vadercron on for defense. Let's go. Yeah, let's... Actually, no. You know what? We're going to do Weapon Tech on Armorer, because even though she will die, it just gives us the best possible chance of getting 3 stacks. Okay, that's unfortunate. You know, I had good intentions with that weapon tech, but it just got absolutely ignored. Now I've got no tech or Beskar of any sort. Alright. Calling it. Let's get to Crimson just so I can do something on there today. And I haven't even got like a hide screen. There we go. Just have me in the center of the screen floating for a second just while I change accounts. This has not been a good day on here. Okay, let's log in. Ooh. It just amazes me how something can cause trouble like it has. And it's annoying because I kind of need to pinpoint it as well. I can't just leave it lurking. Just checking I did that earlier, yeah. Okay. GAC. Full clear. Dropped on my Slacker. Dropped on my Lord Vader. Nothing at the back. I'm going super fast. And nothing on fleet, okay. Is that Sorticron? Nope. Okay, so it's just a plain old Jabba. We've got Dash, which I haven't seen for a while. We've got Malgus. And we've got Qui-Gon. Did I put the right one? Yeah. Okay. Caloran back Kron there. The rest look reasonable. Okay. South Wall, we got General Grievous. Try that again. We got Lord Vader. We got Rey. And we got Trench. Okay. Okay, I see what they've done with the Rey team. Doesn't really matter on this camp because I end up doing Seer anyway. So let's just pop Seer in there. We've got Bo-Katan for that OG Lord Vader team. We can... I haven't put these in on the bottom, but we can Tals in the GG. Bit of me thinks we could probably CLS that Trench. And, you know, honestly, I'm happy to work with it from there. So let's just start here. Let's get the Ufus in. And we've got Scavray. Let's pop her in just for a bit of extra damage. Okay. Okay, dispel any buffs. Let's throw some rocks. I'm not crazy worried if Barris does pop off with this. I don't want her to, but if she does, I'm not... Oh, hang on, that was the wrong move. I'm not crazy worried either, because we might be able to recover. Let's just do that for now. We don't need to throw the lightsaber. Okay, that was decent. Right, I'm throwing the rocks at Rey, even though she's got that, because if I'm right, he gains 20% critical damage, so... we want him ramping. We'll do that. Okay. Let's kill Ben. Okay. Ugh. That's fine. 71. We'll take it. Alright, next up. I said CLS. I don't think that was a good idea. I'll come back to Trench. I'll work it out in a second. Let's get some Night Sisters in here. Ankthar, those bigots from Scavray make me feel like it's 2016 all over again. Honestly, it feels a bit like it feels nice that she's getting some use at last. You know what I mean? It's where I think sometimes if the Datacron shows that a character's got a very low play rate outside of the Datacron, they should try and give them a proper rework. A bit like making sure no tune has no use. Because this is where the Rallic stuff today has kind of got me. It's like, you know, you can say to people, oh yeah, take your Scav Ray to Rallic 9. She's still got a Scav Ray kit, you know. She needs more than just a facelift. Alright, 64, we'll take that. I know I could have played that smoother, but I'm just pushing time a bit. What's the speed on these guys? 335. 327. 273. 329. I might be coping, but I think my imps could outrace them. Does Trench give speed on lead? So they gain 10% speed. Maybe if I go with Gideon, maybe I could outpace him. What's my Gideon at? 372. Ooh, that's got a good chance, I'd say. Only risk is Django. Okay, we can remove Terminator. Let's just do that. Okay, so Django will make a point in a minute. Don't mind that. It's a weird line. You want to keep getting the Terminator for this bit, but then you kind of want to ease off a little bit. Let Django do his thing. Alright, let's do auto basic. And And hopefully this is enough time to let Django take a turn. Hopefully. I mean, he has given TM. He's still in DI, but we've got time. Actually, I don't mind keeping the extortion on because that slows us down a little bit. There we go. Now let's try and get the train going again. Okay, I feel like the train's got caught in the tracks. Oh, okay. Let's just do that. Control the situation. Two stacks, okay. Okay. Again, burning's not good. Alright. 63. Could have been cleaner by any stretch, but still, it was a pretty small team for take the trench out. Lord Vader. Mandalorians. We don't need to use the Cron, so we can just use the A-Cron. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, well, we lost OG Bo. That was a surprise. Is that Tarkin? Wait, is he? Why we lost OG Bo? Let's free IG. Or as much as we can, anyway. Let's do that. Days. Okay, pop the birds again. Pop them on Lord Vader. Okay, not what I wanted that. Let's clear IG. That was a bad call from me. Just keep going. Okay, terrible banners, but 56, I will take it. Batwall, we've got Sortie, we've got Phasma, we've got Omega. Alright, yeah, I haven't done a lot of planning here, as you can tell. I'm thinking Wampa? But we've got a lot of GL spare, so do we need Wampa? I can't want to Wampa this. Have we got a Slacker on that north wall? No, no Slacker today. Alright. So I suppose we could do Kenobi there. Been a while since I've done the Kenobi, but I assume the gist of the battle's same as you would think. Let's go for that. Let's do it. Okay, contract triggered. All before I've taken a second turn. Either I've underestimated something or this is very lucky on their side. Very weird to protect Padme, I know, but she is going to die from 20 thermal, so I figured let's see if we can just help her a little bit. Yeah, we'll lose snips. Come on, Kenobi, take a turn. I generally need to know how badly I messed this up from the start. Just pass it there. Alright, Bush is gone. Let's do that. Yeah, that's one down, but we know the other there's another coming back. Yeah, shatter point, let's do that. I'm wary because Jabba's got another eat in a minute. Alright, we're back at full ult. Yeah, Jabba's at full ult. Yeah, that wasn't going to ever do enough damage. Okay. Let's pass that to Kenobi. Let's see if we can just ramp enough to get Chrysanthemum out. I suppose we've got to be grateful they went for Mason, not Cat. Still got our ult. I know we should be running out in terms of number of turns it's on. There we go, gone now, okay. Need more. Okay, pass to Kenobi. Any seconds. Come on. It's the protection up that's going to stop us. There we go, gone. Right, we can clean it up at least. Alright, that was messier than I would have thought. I don't even know what caused it. That annoys me in that sense. Like, did I just get bad RNG or what? Rebel Fighters, Kyle, Luthen, Pow, and yeah, go on, HRS. Hopefully this is just a clean cleanup. Well, he's in the yellow. Alright. As said, clean cleanup. It does give us a bit of wiggle room, though. As I said, I want to do Wampa back here, so we can afford to do that. I think we could try Inquisitors there. I think we do see what here. Okay, Malgus and Revan linked. It's almost full auto at this point, but I might as well play it manual, just try and be efficient. I say efficient, it's not the greatest efficiency battle when you're doing it like this. Alright, let's ult. It's almost like a minigame of can you keep what alive somehow, and the answer is usually no. Still a fun game to try and play though. Alright, Link. I did link the wrong one then, it should have been Marauder and Malik, but oh well. There we go, 65. Qui-Gon. You know what, let's do Rogue One. I was going to do JML and I thought, no, let's just hold JML for a bit. Do that. Oh, I was hoping that would give him buff immunity. I could have sworn that's what that ability did. Right, does Caloran have a saviour? Like, another Jedi saviour? If so, I'll keep that in mind. Oh no, it's right now. They're stopping me from going for Qui-Gon. Yeah, I think Anakin might have an AoE ready. It's holding up, yeah. I mean, safe to say that's more than it's done all day, so that's definitely good. Yeah, it was one of them bot things. Bye-bye? No, okay. Kind of thought that might not work. Yeah, it was one of those follow bot things where it's like, you know, come to this channel and you get follows, and I'm like... Ugh, okay. Feel free to hit Jen. No, never mind. Well, that was bad. Okay. Let's just clean it up, I guess. Bounty hunters. Okay. Okay, pop taunt. Annoying. Okay. Go on. Bye-bye. I want Grief to take a turn. There we go. So, last one on this will dash, and I'm thinking CLS? Yeah, CLS is probably overkill. How this made a front wall, I don't know. It's a really trashy comp. Even with the Datacron, I'm not worried about it. Blind. Let's just move some turn meter. Let's just get Chewie under control. Yeah, too easy. 65. Right, bat wall. Let's get the Wampin. Give him his new super duper cron. Alright, we're still going. Trouble is we do need to get Sortie, and she's kind of been protected. There we go, that's better. Alright, 500,000 hits. You can't complain at that. I think I said I was going to do Raver on this. I haven't tried it, but it should work. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's do that. And just one left. Bye-bye. Okay. Last team. And I've got GLs to spare. And I'm actually going to kind of insult both of them and just do this and see if it works. Which it should do. It's an OG counter, I think. Yeah, this is the weird thing. I haven't actually got all the abilities like I would with full use of the Cron, so I'm kind of winging this. I say full use of the Cron, I haven't bought Master Luke. There we go. 68. Fleet, we've got Executor, Leviathan, and Radus. Well, I think it's time to bring out this for a little spin. Did I lock it in? Did I hack? Okay, so we aren't doing that. It looks like we're going the old-fashioned way. Or the new old-fashioned way. Galactic Republic. 1, 2, 3. Old Republic. Actually, what was the other fleet? No, I prefer it this way. Just that check. Alright, Galactic Republic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, to be honest, I lost on my main account, so I've just come straight up to my free-to-play, so I'm actually done once I've done this wall. It's a bit of a shame when you lose that quick, but honestly, when it's like this, I'm kind of glad. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, this has just been horrid today. It's like... It's more that idea of why, you know, like why has it happened? I can kind of tolerate things when I know what I've done, but it's like I can only assume one of these OBS browser sources I've got is changed and it's now become a resource hog, but it's working out which one it is. Right, Ebon Orc. Do that to get Valor. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Okay. Oh, you absolute swine bag. Just die. No patience, die. Apparently you haven't got patience either. Let me send that your way. Alright, so Ahsoka's dead. So are they. Go on, we'll do that. Right, not too bad there in the end. Still a few banners dropped, but I'll take a 62. Leviathan, we're going to have to Executor because Prof just can't do it from the off. I've never actually done this on offense, so this is going to be an experience. I've got time. I'm actually going to loop what the strat is.
Let's talk murder.
YouTube and adverts. Alright, skip.
My fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another ultimate counter compilation video. So this one will be looking at set. Alright, so this is all what you're gonna need really for the most part. So let's just go ahead and roll the footage and you will see how things will go.
Oh, so...
Again, this is not first with the kind of a standard Leviathan defense, right? No Scimitar Raven's Claw shenanigans. We're just gonna go ahead. We start off with Tenacity Up for 2 turns, and Tenacity Up is basically the Achilles heel of Leviathan, because if they can't land debuffs, they can't speed up their ultimate, right? There we go. We're just gonna go ahead here, hit this guy. Okay. And then obviously punishing one on its first turn can ignore a taunt, so we can now call here Razor Crest for the assist. The reason why I call Razor Crest for assist, just in case you don't always 2 turns, and Tenacity Up is basic.
Just make sure I get this right. So
we start off with Tenacity Up,
Mass assist there,
because if they can't land debuffs, they can't speed up their ultimate, right?
Hey up, Craig, how you doing?
There we go. We just
been a bit of a weird day. My PC's pretty much crap the bed, so I'm trying to speedrun my GAC a little bit. I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to put that in. What was the other reinforcement? Bubba. Okay. Yeah, so it's why I haven't got music or anything on. I'm just like, I've just wanted to try and get everything done. Yeah, thankfully this is my free-to-play, so we have got it done in reasonably good time, but yeah, this is 1 hour, 20 minutes, and that was a loss on my main as well. Right, so let's do that. Call the assist there. We can ignore that, and we can do that. Right, just get that out. Right, Tenacity up again. Leviathan goes. Hey up, Sop, how you doing? Could possibly be. I don't know what else to blame, I'll be honest. Okay, we did get contract. We can heal up punishing one. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, okay, chill. Slave one. Okay, Scimitar down. M6 Neros. From what I gather, yeah. I'm not too well versed on road traffic, I must admit. Okay. We got the win. First time doing that battle, I'll take that. And then Chimera, Empire, Fudge. Alright, plan B needed. Oh, hang on, we got bloody Profundity. What am I trying Chimera for? Alright, let's do that. So, yeah, I was going to say, I get the impression it is a long one. Have you ever seen the tabletop game Star Wars X-Wing? I have not, no. I'm guessing that's like a old school kind of game. Flyby. Falcon, feel free to assist at any point now. Let's do that for now. Nope. Yeah, we're going to get smacked by comeuppance now. Oh, no comeuppance. Wow. Okay. Let's do that, just to give some reinforced hull there. We should still win the ult race, but not a clean battle. Yeah, I haven't had much luck with Prophet's levy yet, but I've only had a couple of goes at it. Alright, there's comeuppance. Ugh. Okay, we're still standing. There we go, get rid of it. I mean, this felt like dodge central just then. I was like, I know that's what Radis does, but it's like, jeez, will you bloody give it a break? Especially when you got to your ult, it's like, come on, I've won. Alright, go on and Q, just because I can't find my mouse. There it is. Alright, 2:35 on the clock. Final score. How far were we? Ooh, just ahead. 18 banners. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah, that was... I'm going to try and get everything up and running for tomorrow, but my downside is... You know, I haven't even got a scene where I can switch. But the downside for all of this today, right, is... I'd said to myself I was going to stream early. I'd sort of arranged it with my mum, saying, right, I'm going to start around 12:30. And that way I could be done by 3:30. And it was purely just so I could spend some time with her. You know, it was like, she's had a few days where she's thought, well, you know, I kind of wish she weren't streaming at that time. So I was like, go on, I'll shift things around and see if I can make it work. And I'm just so cheesed off that my PC has done this today, because it's like, it's really just gone against that thing where it's like, I'm trying to do the right thing and forces seem to be going against me. But, hey, it is what it is. I mean, how I view it, I've now got the night to try and work out what the heck is going on here. It's going to be a browser source, I know that much. And it's a bit like Chris said, I'm probably just going to have to rebuild everything. But that's the thing, rebuilding everything is... It's a job. So we'll have to see what I can do. But yeah, I am going to clock off because, one, I've got to do all that. And also, as said, I do need to keep an eye on my mum just to keep her some company. So yeah, I've been on here long enough today, so I'm having some touch grass time. But that does mean, unfortunately, I haven't been with you guys for that long. Hopefully you understand, though. Alright, I would raid, but I've got no real functions to help me raid other than my browser, so I'm just going to call it here. But thanks for those of you who've been able to tune in, and yeah, anyone who hasn't had a clue what's going on, just apologies for all the notifications on Discord. It's been mad today. Alright, yeah, I'll be back to do what day it would be. Oh, it's tomorrow night, do we? I'll be back tomorrow night. Yay. See ya. Bye-bye. And is it even going to do this? No, it isn't even changing scenes. Oh, of course it won't. I've just realised it's... Of course it won't change scene. I haven't got an end scene. Alright, I pressed the button manually. Alright.